Tarumbeta italia katika anga.
Like this. That is how the trumpet will sound.
Ekonene. So kuna wase nafikiria wanafaa kuwa arrested, and watu wanafaa kuwa arrested ni anyone who still feels that the president has the mountain. And najua ile reasoning itakuwa ni ukiangalia tweets za wase kama akina Itumbi, because jana Itumbi of course kulikuwa na ile by elections zilikuwa zina happen, and UDA ilibaki imepata like their victory. But one thing I know about by elections is they don't normally show the true picture, because a lot of people take them for granted. So you might end up winning a few things, because sasa ilikuwa ni Itumbi alikuwa amepost UDA wins all seats on offer beating united opposition, then akeka Mbeere North, Evurori, Muminji, West Kabras, then Isiolo MP, alafu ikakuwa UDA ni fire from third to first world. Of course this from third to first world nonsense. Nilikuwa nasema like anyone who ashapitia karibu na Weston usiku anaweza kuwa ashaona like a whole lane is taken and it's used as parking. Na nilisema usiku stroke jioni, because kuna msee alibaki amepost mchana akiniambia that haikuwa, and respect for that man, it means new nisikizaga jo iko nana man nisikiza. So unaweza kuwa unashindwa UDA ilishinda, but why do ama what do I mean that nini anyone telling the president he still has the mountain is lying to him? Is because kulikuwa na video fulani like natoka maside za Roysambu, and this video was sad to say the least. So the video itself inaanza like msame pan from far, alafu you can actually see like what's happening. So kuna sawa boda, wacha tusikize. So cheki jo, like kuna ma security kuna sawa boda hapo wawili, sijui moja hata na kuna haga, that's how wameboeka. Alafu it's just a lot of security people who are surrounding the president, and basically the crowd is smaller than I don't know what, man. Like when it zooms out you see the road and people are just going about their business. The fact that kuna wase wa boda and they don't even feel the need to go and listen to the president. Like if we were to go back to 2022, if Ruto had gone to Roysambu, he'd bring this whole place to a standstill. Nacheki. So this was interesting to see, and also sad, man. Like, because people will still keep pushing the narrative like, oh, he won this by elections, oh, this means he still has the mountain. And I'll keep insisting, a lot of Kenyans do not take by elections seriously. So the by elections utapata ukienda kwa a lot of polling stations you find them empty. Why? Because they happen maybe on a Thursday. On a Thursday people are going to work. Apart from people going to work, people are going on with their businesses. The people that you find winning are the people who are using money, because they can then like make people want to go and vote for them. So this is not to take anything away from the victory, but if you look at this where you're looking at the streets and it's business as usual, kuna mpaka msawa boda tu unachikitiwa na pita tu, hata hana shughuli jo. At least ule msa alikuwa anajikuna haga alisimama for some time, umse anaenda huko, at some point tunachikia ameshuka, but still this was just pathetic, man. And utapata ikifika level kama hii, I'd not be surprised that even the few people who are standing there had been paid. So this to me was just evidence that the president has lost the mountain. Yes, akina Itumbi wata thumb chest yao wasema that they won this by election and it's some sort of victory against Gachagua and what, but nah, I don't think so. But still talking of Ruto, kuna hii post moja nilibaki nimecheki, na hii post ilikuwa from Boniface Mwangi. So Boniface Mwangi alikuwa ameandika, a young man named Peter Maingi took out his phone, rattled off his thoughts and is now in jail for threatening Mr. One-Term Ruto. Ruto is such a coward, he's out here getting children arrested for free expression. Shame on you, ODPP, for criminalizing free speech. And I had to go and watch what had happened, because ukichekia hapo chini unachiki DCI wameandika, and we'll come back to the DCI. So I had to go and watch the video, and what can I say? I can say mental health is very serious. And why is mental health very serious? Because when I listen to this speech as me, na mnanijua, I find it to be very sad. It's a very sad speech. And this is a speech where if this person actually believes this nonsense, he belongs in Mathare Hospital. Najua ama ni Mathari. Wacha tusikize.
Mr. President William Ruto, ignore me at your own risk.
Okay, in this situation, I'd have loved him to ignore you for your own security. Like, but tuendelee.
Ignore me at your own risk. I ask for a challenge between me and your government. And mtoto akililia wembe, mpe. Mr. President, in Kikuyu we say, gari etale namba ne ya muisi, which means a car without number plates belongs to a thief.
Okay, that's not necessarily true. Why? Kuna gari za KD zinatembeaga hazina namba. Unaelewa, kuna watu wanangoja number plates, wanatembea na magari haina namba, they need to move somewhere, then they break the law by moving around with such a car. So not necessarily true, but as I keep saying, let's continue.
Let me introduce myself. I am Menelik, son of King Solomon, son of King David. We are the royal blood, chosen and anointed by the Creator of heaven and earth. We do not beg for power, we take it by force. Mr. President, a real king doesn't come through ballot box. A real king comes from the battlefield.
Damn, so hii raya nikisikia hizi story zote, okay, freedom of expression in a country where people are abducted for less, it's stupidity. Do I think he's within his rights to say all this nonsense? Yes, he is. But do I also think we live in a country that's religious, that a few people might actually believe that kuna the Lion of Judah, the King Solomon, King David, that these people actually existed, these fictional characters? Yes, a lot of Kenyans believe these fictional characters existed. They believe that there was a giant that existed that was dropped by a stone. And that's the reason why kuna Gen Z Goliath because people believed this whatever story. So I understand why Ruto would feel offended by this, because me, of course, if someone was to start threatening me, telling me about being there because they've been sent by the Lord, okay, you've been sent by the Lord, that's good for you. Lakini kiniambia been sent by Ruto, niko like hey, usinimalize tafadhali. Acha tuendelee.
Democracy have raised weak kings who have come into power through lies and fooling the poor. Politics is an entertainment for the poor.
That was actually believe that statement. Yeah, people have come into power through lies, and is politics an entertainment for the poor? But politics is there's something about it and the poor people where normally they are fooled easily. Why? Because politics is very important. Let's not lie to ourselves. Politics is everything. So politics is very important. So the price of your electricity, the price of bread, right now as you wake up, your light may switch on, that's politics. Unajua. That tea that you've made, that's politics. That's whatever. Like everything, the amount of money you're spending on all that is determined by politics. You have countries where, for example, such stuff are free. Nilikuwa na kuna beste yangu a big shout out kwake, anaitangwa Okelo kwa kama side za Scotland. Nile mse nilikuwa naambia alumiaga mkono. I remember he was telling me about how like during the winter period hata wasosipolipa stima like in Scotland stima yao haiwezi katwa because that's a life and death situation. So the city has to wait mpaka ikuwe time mtu hata bila stima anaweza survive, like without heating they can actually survive. So that's politics for you. So politics is everything. And yeah, but I understand what he's trying to say, but I still have to make that clear because sometimes napataga raya because zile politics wacha ikae.
People elect not leaders, but the ones who entertain them the best.
That's actually true, man. And one of the people that shows us that people elect people that entertainment is you'd have to look at Maraga, and the way Maraga is struggling is why, because Maraga is not entertaining. Unajua, Maraga is just telling you things like, you know what, I'll fight corruption. Even if my family is involved, they'll have to pay. If I own a hotel, I will not take a whole lane on the road. Unajua, those are the things that Maraga is telling us, and that's not entertaining. And so he made some sense. Do I still think he belongs in Madhari Hospital? Yes, I do. Do I think he needs to be arrested? No. Why? Because he's threatening through biblical powers and through superstition, like through God and through whatever, those things like, oh, yeah. And if there was ever more evidence that history ya kusema if I have God on my side no one can scare me, William Samoei Ruto doesn't care. Acha tuendelee.
The voting system is over. From the battlefield there shall come the real king. I was born to liberate black people all over the world, and the time is now.
Dude, Menelik, if you are born to liberate us, I'm sorry, but you will not be liberated. Oh yeah, you don't look like a leader. And perhaps you are suffering from whatever you're suffering from. And stigma ndo maige tuendelee.
The Lord of hosts have heard their cry. Black people are the original Jews, and it's time to liberate them. The lies always last for a while, but the truth can never be erased. Mr. Ruto, you are the Commander-in-Chief of the Kenya Defence Force through Constitution. I am also a commander in the kingdom of the Most High God.
Damn, okay. Let's see who wins. Najua in such battles, Africa, if you had to ask me who's going to win between a soldier in the kingdom of God and a soldier in the kingdom of Sugoi, I think the soldier in the kingdom of Sugoi will win. But wacha tuendelee, wacha tusikie vile Homsa alikuwa anajichocha.
As I challenge to remove you from power, I do not come with military power. I come in the name of the Lord, creator of those who makes weapon, and the creator of weapon bearer.
So kuna time inasemekanaga Ujakani kule natoka Nyakach. I don't know how true this is, but I think at some point we used to worship Omieri ama Omieri used to represent something. So try to imagine me come. I do not come with any weapons. I come with the power of Omieri. And thou shall know me. Because if thou shall not know me, then thou shall feel the power of Omieri in their house. Okay, shit, nianza kuwa shitty. Basically, what would happen is you'd think I'm full of shit. And if you are me, just ignore. But the people around Ruto, I don't know why, they are too sensitive. They're too, because this is not a threat. This is someone who needs to be taken to a hospital. Like, ulisha kunywa dawa. Bado hujakunywa, bado umesema wewe ni soldier in the kingdom. Okay, mnatumia nini? Mnatumia neno. Okay, kupigana nani? Shetani. Okay. Huyu shetani ndio alikuwa na tempt Mungu. Alifanya Mungu akaambia Mungu nitakupatia mkate, nitakupatia dunia yote. Huyo shetani. Wewe unamshinda na neno. Okay, si Yesu ni Mungu na Mungu ni Yesu. Okay, na Mungu karibu akuwe tempted mpaka Mungu akula mkate na achukue the kingdom. Na yeye ndiye alitengeneza kingdom. Okay.
As a son of King David, I have learned to trust in the Lord, creator of weapon bearer, but not the weapon. We must fight, for I know democracy is satanic, and you represent it. I represent God's kingdom on earth.
Okay. This is basically Prophet Owora akituambia alisaidia kutengeneza planets. And so hii raya inasema that democracy is satanic. Hata satanic kwa pahali like, damn man, I did not come up with democracy, man. I know a lot of countries with democracy that are doing it really well. Yes, I know that Scandinavian countries, damn, Japan has democracy. It's doing it pretty well. But it's from the devil.
For 7 days from today, prepare your army for war. Feel free to use any weapon that you may think can save you.
Damn, so for 7 days, prepare your army for war. Alafu hii video ilikuwa posted on the 19th of February. And what happened 7 days later? What happened 7? Like the Kenya government is so petty. Like hizi raya ziko zimekaa tu zinangoja 7 days. After 7 days zikasema, oh, okay, we'll come back to the 7 days.
I give you the right to choose the venue. Anywhere that you will feel safe, I will come. If I lose, let every soldier in the field shoot me to death. I judge myself.
So anchiki vile imesema hii raya imefia tu. Najua imefia tu. This is a mental case. So hii raya in world yake, the president wanafaa kupatana na hii raya like in the middle of nowhere. Alafu ni battle, ni combat. Wacha tupigane. Mr. Sugoi iko pale iko like alafu hii raya inarudisha cha alafu Mr. Sugoi anairusha tena nimejaa na ngori oh shit. Ama hii raya itakuwa imejaa na ngori. I don't know, man.
But if I win, I shall be king, and the military and the police will serve me.
So try kuimagine Ruto angekubali deal. So Ruto aende kutandika na hii raya. Unaweza taka hii raya like your president. Like, let's just even, I know we hate Ruto, but hii raya for the president. This one. Anyone but Ruto, right? Okay, not bad. The kingdom.
I have given you 7 days for you to make your decision wisely, because it will be a matter between life and death. Only the strong to survive.
So this is what has been interpreted as a death threat to the president. And we have to be realistic. Ukithreaten the president na kifo, it's a crime under Kenyan law. I think hata inakuwaga ni treason. And the wages of sin is death now. The wages of treason is death now. Natrai kucheza na ngoma ya Dennis Brown na haitokei vile nataka. But hawezi do nonsense. Najua especially msikami nikiona hii na work for the office of the president, of course I'll laugh my ass off, and this case is not going anywhere. But for these people who actually believe this, because you know there are religious people in the government, they'll believe like this person is using dark powers. We need to get this person arrested. So he's like, why is this government official using a low accent? It's because ODM is in the government, bwana. Yes, let's keep up.
Take your time to think, and if you feel that you will lose, I give you a chance to call me and hand over power to me in a peaceful manner.
Okay. President Menelik Kimani, I hereby swear that I am the 6th President of the Republic of Kenya. I was not duly elected because democracy is satanic. I took power when I challenged the president to a duel, and the president was like, we cannot duel on any violence. I am going to give you power. And this means that you can reclaim Western Hotel, you can reclaim all the chicken from Sugoi. Yeah, that's what he said. Yes. This is the Bible. Kama ujui in Biblia. Yes.
But if you feel you shall win, who cares? Let meet in the battlefield. You have only 7 days. If you won't do any of these, I will visit State House, and your fate will be mine to decide. Thank you.
Konene, najua mwaka ni mpya lakini injili ni ile ile lemfi. So kama uko US, uko UK, uko Canada ama uko the UAE na unataka kutuma do Kenya, baki umechangamka, ingia lemfi, utabaki umepata the most competitive rates. Lakini apart from that, on your first transaction ya $100 or more, utapata $20 sign up reward. So unangoja nini? Baki umechangamka, chap ingia lemfi. Lemfi, international payments for everyone. So, okay. So iraya msao, iraya ilikuwa inakam with the power of the kingdom of God. Alafu Mr. Sugoi alikuwa anakuja na the power of the kingdom of reality. So who won? As I always say, reality will always win. So 7 days later, this one was on the 26th of February 2026. Kumbuka ile threat ilitolewa on the 19th. So gava ilingoja 7 days. Then ikakuwa detectives drawn from the DCI headquarters have arrested Peter Maingi Kimani, alias Menelik Kimani, who's suspected of recording a video containing a threatening message and sharing it on his TikTok account earlier this week. It was last week. Then ikiendelea. The suspect was smoked out of his hideout in Gashage area of Kirajo, Gatodo South Sub-County, where he holed up after committing the offense. He is currently undergoing processing pending arraignment. The DCI reminds the public while the freedom of expression is guaranteed in the Constitution, its enjoyment should not be used as a tool to justify the violation of the rights of others. Saizi mnacheki nimekuwa captured by the spirit of PLO Lamamba. The directorate further reiterates that no effort will be spared in addressing any irresponsible use of social media, especially where there is a threat to peace and security. Nikiponga ka PLO nashindwa kwa nini naponga ni kama niko kwa nikitry niko sure umefigure out kula nini. So Iraya amekuwa arrested and I feel like sometimes we're very idle. Because when I listen to this guy's message, I do not see a threat to the president. I do not see a threat to anyone. I just see a mental health case where this guy needs to be checked in the quickest mental health institution. And yeah, because this is not a threat to the president. But we live in a time where we are super petty. And that's why he's been arrested. Do I support this nonsense? No, I don't. Nimekuwa nikiona like kwa social media so wako oh, you umefanya hivi because of hivi. It's nonsense, man. Like nimechekiwa some force maka toxic lyrically akadu lyric iko na one term. I'm there thinking like you don't have to do all this. You have to do all this because people are trying to cancel you. No, after you did the whole State House thing, some of us watched you on stage at Soulfest and the crowd was there with you. So there's no big deal. You have nothing to prove. I think the mistake that a lot of people do is we walk around with a point to prove. And this will land you in all sorts of trouble. And that's what's happening. But yeah, this guy has been arrested. And let's see what they do. The least that I expect from the judge is for the judge to say that this guy needs to be checked mentally. Because Iraya inaitwa Menelik, one of the things people are notice from hizi photos zake, let me go back to his photos, is you can see Iraya iko na dread. Alafu kitu moja lazima niseme, mimi ni msee moja nilikuwa na dread, but one thing najua raya mob za Kenya, especially ukipata raya inaitwa Peter Maige, lakini imeamua kujiita Menelik. Hii raya imekuwa ikisikiza reggae na ina chant down Babylon. So most probably utapata ilichapa hivyo, alafu yo wagenajulikana for early onset schizophrenia. So this dude is not in his right mental state. I don't think he should be arrested. Yeah, but it is what it is. This is where we live. So this is what's happening to him. But tukitoka hapo tuangalie story gani. Kuna story moja ile nicheki. Kuna like the deputy governor wa Homa Bay ameresign. Iraya of course imekuwa haikuwa ina support Boyd. So kuna vile ilikuwa zile za I do not support this. So ikaanza kubonga mbaya. Na tunajuanga vile usemaga heaven hath no fury like a woman scorned. So ilikuwa second ama a deputy to Wanga. So this was only a matter of time. But kitu ilinibamba ni the fact that this guy thought that this resignation deserves our attention. I guess I'm talking about it. So
that in 2022 I accepted the honor of serving as the running mate to Her Excellency Gladys Wanga after consultations presided over by the late former Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga. Following our electoral victory, I was sworn in with a solemn commitment to serve the people of Homa Bay County faithfully, diligently, and in full obedience to the Constitution of Kenya.
Nasikia you're following consultations with the late Raila Amolo Odinga. Najua ndio point unamikigisho miangusha hapo, ndio zile raya zinataka kusema huyu ni nani? Huyu deputy ni nani? Zinakuwa like okay, Oyugi Magwanga was consulting with Raila. So Oyugi Magwanga, let's hear what you have to say.
Today, after a deep reflection and consultations with leaders, supporters, and my family, I have resolved to resign from the office of the Deputy Governor with immediate effect.
Today on Chikila Simu, with the consultation of family and friends, I have, and what you don't know is most probably I was barred from going into my office because I was told, "Kamera ikelo bijenga manare kai." I'm in a Lingmos. Yeah. Ila sisi kwa surprise haikuwa na access to his office. So ila yeye resign. Saa kuna watu wanasema that ina plan. I think sika ili announce kwa ira whatever. Ina plan kurun against Wanga. So I think ina stand a chance. Nah, I'll be surprised. Because Wanga, one of the advantages that Wanga has is she had Raila on her side. Even after Raila has gone, I think people will always think she was tighter to Raila than Oyugi Magwanga. But tumalizie.
Since assuming office, I have endeavored to discharge my mandate with integrity and loyalty to the people who elected us. However, beginning December 2025, I was denied access to my official office after the locks were changed without formal communication.
Yes, because I knew this story, man. I was like, you just decided to resign because of your conscience, or was it because you could not access your office? And if you can't access your office in a country that's a jungle, can you tell me that you're getting your salary? So you're not getting your salary, you might as well resign. Because hii Ryan doubt kai inapata salo. Of course, legally inapata salo up to your Feb, I guess. But yeah, so Oyugi Magwanga has resigned, and I think now the people of Homa Bay have to ask themselves, how is life going to be after Oyugi Magwanga? But tukitoka hapo, I think one of the reaction videos do lunchtime jana, one of the things that I talked about was what did I talked about? I talked about damn, hii story inanipotelea. The fact that State House zilikuwa land was being grabbed, and there was State House land being grabbed all over, I think Kisumu, Nakuru, blah blah blah. And I was asking, like, who can grab State House land? But now it's interesting that people are building hotels around State House. I don't know how that works, because nafikiri State House maybe inakuwaga you can't just build a hotel hapo, because hata hii ingine hapa Nairobi, yes kuna hotels but zinakuwaga huko chini. Okay, but story ni ilikuwa kwa NTV Kenya, exclusive hotel near State House Nakuru, owned by Kihika and her husband. And what can I say about this? What I can say is it's very interesting how the best business people in Kenya are politicians. Like, politicians in Kenya are these business geniuses. Like, they don't even need to like monitor their businesses just grow exponentially. So interesting, man. Some of us are out here, man. We have to wake up, work for every single coin. We have to make sure we concentrate, and we have to make sure we focus, while a politician can just start a business, and this business inazaa ingine. Mi nishaisikiaga juu story ya mse fulani. Hii story uta believe ni true, but kuna boy moja alikuwa the son of a nobody. So mse alizaliwa kwa place fulani kunaitwa Goisu. The place inaitwa Goisu. Mse akakuja Nairobi, kaingia kampo, alafu alikuwa anajua na mse fulani alikuwa anaitwa Rongoji. Alikuwa anajua na mse anaitwa Rongoji. Mse time yuko kampo ashaanza kuuza kuku jo. Yaani ukitaka kujua vile mse ni mkali, alikuwa anaishi Nairobi but anauza kuku hizo masai zao chaja. Na kila siku anatoka Nairobi anaenda hizo masai za Goisu, anauza kuku kadhaa. Unajua mse alienda pakiwa billionaire. Yeah, aliuza tu kuku. Kwanza hata nasikia historia hata sijaipatiana vizuri. Mi nasikia kuna siku kwanza kuku zake zilidedi. After kuku zake zilidedi jo, huyu msee alichukua tu manyoya za kuku, akaenda kwa streets, akauza hizo manyoya. After hizo manyoya aliuzia wale wasona wako na kuku ndio wafunike nazo mayai. So akauza, akapatiwa mayai moja. Hii mayai moja akachukua pato zile manyoya zingine akaekelea juu. Alafu mayai kataga kuku yake moja. Fiti kuku ilikuwa jike. Akachukua hiyo kuku jike, akaenda akatafuta jogoo ikaipatia ball. Okay, hiza jo. Kuku asipatagi ball. Kapata mayai ya pili, but mayai ya kwanza. Then kuku ikazaa tena. Uko zile manyoya zake za kitambo alikuwa anafunika tu. Paka umsema je alienda pakiwa billionaire. So wewe kwa nini wewe si billionaire? Tunajua kwa nini wewe si billionaire? You don't believe in yourself. Usikizaga haters man. Umsema alikuwa billionaire. After kuwa billionaire run for office. Kwa mdosi. Umse alikuwa mdosi mpaka imagine umse kuna time alinunua baro. Alinunua barabara jo. Like gava ya Kenya ilienda kwake ikamwambia ulinunua barabara, wacha tukurudishie pesa jo. Afile barabara alinunua siku hizi kwa karibu na ofisi yake. History nimepatiana jo, nikajipata na feel kama Malcolm. Karibu nikwambie. Sitake jua. Eko nene.